Rachel here with Meet Advisors on the next Game Changer. I'm here with Alejandra Ruales, loan officer from Accion Chicago. Alejandra, thanks so much for coming in. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? Thanks for inviting me.
Good, good. So can you tell our audience a bit about your background and a bit about Accion Chicago?
Sure. So Accion Chicago is a small business lender. We try to help entrepreneurs in Illinois and Northwest Indiana that are looking for financing to either grow their business or start a business, and we just do loans up to $100,000 as of October, which is pretty exciting for us, and we're just looking to work with small business owners to help them grow.
Very exciting. Yeah, I mean, we love small businesses, obviously, here at Meet Advisors, so anything that anybody could do to help small businesses is really amazing. So what should business owners know when they are trying to take out financing, or what should they know about Accion Chicago?
Sure. So Accion Chicago is actually in the lending space to help those business owners that don't qualify quite yet to bank financing or traditional sources of financing. And there's many reasons why that could happen. One of them being, if they're startups, usually traditional financing institutions ask for 2 years of tax returns, so that limits the amount of financing that they could get. Or if there were some past credit issues, maybe on the personal side, maybe they are big enough quite yet. So that's something that might limit financing, and that's something that might limit their ability to obtain it. So that's why Accion is in this space. Now, in terms of how they can set themselves up for success in terms of financing, I would say, first of all, if you're a startup or an existing business, having a great accountant or someone that does their bookkeeping, making sure that all their business records can be accounted for. That's important for a lender to see. Also, I would say it's important to have all your paperwork well organized. We usually ask for bank statements, tax returns, and it's important for us to be able to see that you're looking to grow your business, you're not taking all the money out of the business, have your retained earnings and all those things in place in order to, for us to see, right, what you're trying to do for the business to grow.
Right, exactly. So what's one success that you have had or that Accion has had helping a small business?
Yeah, I can tell you a great story of a small business owner who he didn't know much about business. He didn't go to business school. He's actually one of my favorite clients. He's a Latino, and he opened an automobile shop. With his dad was always in that industry, and he grew up learning from him.
Right.
And he opened successfully his automobile shop, but because he didn't know much about business, he was very smart and hired an accountant and a business person to kind of like help him through those hoops. He obtained a $36,000 loan from us to buy more equipment to make his work more efficient.
That's amazing. Yeah, I bet that just helped him so much. It's really hard to kind of know what to do as far as financing, and so it's great to be able to work with a company that can really come in and you can trust them.
Definitely. And something that I would like to mention too is that now that you talk about trust, there's a lot of online lenders and a lot of financing options that seem to be very quickly, that they can finance you right away from one day to another, but it's extremely expensive and their terms are not upfront. So we definitely try to help our clients to explain them exactly what a promissory note is, what their security agreement is, what their interest rate is going to be, so they feel comfortable with us, right? Because we don't want them to come into a situation where they have to go to an online lender that is charging them 50%, 60% APR rate. So
Gotcha. So what's a piece of advice that you would give to a small business who's looking for a lender and may even be looking online for lenders like that?
I would say definitely be informed. Make sure that when you are approaching Accion or whatever financial institution that you're approaching, if it's an online lender, anyone, make sure that you ask for the terms, that they're upfront with you about how much they're charging for the interest, how much they're charging for collateral, for any type of fees that they might have. Just because you might need financing to grow, but if it's not in good terms for your business, it might really hinder the ability for you to take on that growth. So that's a big advice. Make sure that the terms are favorable to your business and to your current cash flow situation.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like if you took out financing or took out a loan, it could end up hurting you in the long run if you don't have all the information.
Completely. That's absolutely right. So that's a big advice that I have for small business owners. Again, unfortunately, sometimes business owners come across with a working capital issue, for example, and they need the money right away. But because of that same situation, they might be forced to take on a really expensive loan. And it's good to inform themselves. As I said, we have a big campaign actually trying to help small business owners not to get into these bad loans, so they can call us and ask if the terms that they have are favorable or not.
Gotcha. So a small business owner could actually come to you guys just to ask you advice.
Right. Yeah. That's sorry. Other than loans, we also provide financial assistance. So if people have questions about their cash flow statements, about how to build a business plan, we might not be directly involved in the process of helping them build that business plan, but we can refer them out to other organizations that we work closely with, like small business, small business development centers,
Gotcha.
And accountants and things, and people that we know that can do a lot of this work for free or at low cost. So.
Okay, that's amazing. Wow, really awesome. Yeah, definitely. Going back to, if you're a small business, being able to find somebody that you can trust to give you that advice, because you might not know, like maybe you've never started a business before. How would you know? So that's amazing.
Great. Yeah, no, definitely. And if there's anything that we can do to help the success of business owners, we're not for profit. So we definitely want to contribute to small businesses' success.
Very exciting. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in to the next Game Changer. Find more shows on meetadvisors.com. And Alejandra, tell our audience where they can find Accion Chicago. Totally.
So you can find Accion Chicago. You can go directly to our website. Is www.accionchicago.org. You can call our main line 312-275-3000. Then you can get connected with any of our loan officers or any assistance that you might need.
Great. Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, guys.